Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about Terra Luna and Terra Luna 2.0. If you have been paying attention to the charts, you know the market has been super volatile for Terra 2.0 following its release, and at the same time Terra Classic is getting under some heat. By the way, a lot of questions have been asked to do Kwon about ninja code that enforces vesting of tokens, and these questions were floating around Twitter today, and there is a lot to cover today. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Terra Luna, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video. It is completely free to do so, but if you do decide to do it, it will just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people see the incredible side of Luna, they decide to buy into it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, I want to talk to you guys about Terra Classic and show you guys something really interesting. So the last video I made, the 24-hour trading volume was close to 120 million. Now it has fallen down to 80 million. It is still up for the day, but if you do compare it to the market cap, now the trading volume to the market cap ratio has fallen all the way down to 15%. This is not very positive, as you would like the trading volume to the market cap ratio for average to sit close to 40%. That's just the way to keep the whole of the market flowing and keep it a little healthy. Also, the circulating supply is still at a hard cap of 36.4 billion, and also you guys can see the price seems to be stabilizing close to 8.2, and at the moment, as you guys can see on the 1 hour chart, we're starting to just see a strong consolidation period around this zone, and it's not actually a bad thing in my opinion. If it does decide to consolidate for a little bit of a time, when the whales, when the retail investors start looking into it again, they'll probably buy into a big chunk, and that will actually help it pump up. All we need Terra Classic to do is simply stabilize and have a small consolidation period. Now, release of Terra 2.0 has been pretty positive and positively taken by the whole crypto market. Yes, it is down about 10% now, but the trading volume is close to 300 million. Now the market cap is still yet to be perfectly analyzed because it's been less than 48 hours, so they're still working on everything on CoinMarketCap, but the trading volume to the market cap ratio is sitting close to 25%. Something that is really interesting is if you guys decide to look at CoinMarketCap, you can see that most of the things today are in green, especially Solana did really well, and also Bitcoin is sitting close to 30k. It is starting to get closer and closer. This just shows that Terra 2.0 release actually brought a little bit trust more into the crypto market, and a lot more people have put their money back into it rather than completely taking it out. Also, the Bitcoin dominance has come down a tiny bit, so the altcoins are also gathering trust again. Now, if you decide to look at Google Trends, you guys can see compared to how Terra Luna was doing, a lot less people have started to look for it, which means you guys know even if something has the best technology that's never been seen in crypto, it will not pump until a lot of people decide to look into it and there is hype around it. Hype is the best way for any crypto to pop, and if the hype is slowly going to die down, then Terra 2.0 will be going through a little rough patch before it can make an explosive move. Right now, it looks like it's still doing much better than average, but overall it has come down significantly since the release of Terra 2.0. Another thing which a lot of you guys might have missed out on is Kwon denies Terra 2.0 has a ninja code that enforces vesting of tokens, says it clarified in the proposal 1623. Kwon has reinstated claim that Terra 2.0 has ninja code that enforces the vesting of tokens of all users to deleg to random validator. Terra Kwon has further clarified that vesting of token was highlighted in proposal to create a new blockchain. In another tweet, Kwon expressed their optimism that the new Terra chain will be better than Terra Classic. More crypto exchange obviously started to list Terra, and Luna traders could be waiting for Binance listing to better gauge the future of the Terra token. You guys know Binance said that they will be holding it off for another 72 few hours before they do decide to list the Terra 2.0, as they want to see a little bit of trust. Also, this is really interesting news, because if it does decide to have it, so has refunded claims that Terra 2.0 has ninja code that enforces the vesting of Luna tokens for all the users to be delegated to random validators, and this was mentioned, so it is really interesting. And at the same time, I personally do think listing on Binance will make an explosive move for Terra 2.0. That's just my personal opinion. Now, something a little sad, which I do not want to see ever again, is Taiwanese ends his life after losing $2 million in the Luna investment. Now, this is really sad for the family. All my condolences goes out to you. I do want to say, guys, just be very careful and only put in the money in crypto that you do not mind losing. Please do not put your life savings into it, because you could be in a lot of trouble. It is just so sad to read something like this, and I really don't hope that all of you guys can recover over time. Moving on, and Terra Nansen's report reveals new information on UST depegging. What really happened? After a week of work from our team of researchers, here's a deep dive look at the UST crisis, and they go on to explain how there were 7 different trails that decided to go ahead and put some big amounts into the Terra ecosystem, and also UST especially, and these 7 different accounts were the reason why there was an explosive move and the attack actually happened on UST. And let's just say the Terra ecosystem and the Terra team was not ready for something like this to happen, but it was mentioned at the end as a conclusion that this could have been saved 100% if they just decided to use their reserve at the start. After that, when a lot more people decided to sell, that's when the bull rolling momentum happened, and the crash was just not being able to recover from. Despite Luna investor arrested, new Terra network announced Devos, blockchain talk, and more. Now, they go on to talk about how there's been so many problems around Luna, and you guys know the investor did get arrested due to knocking on Kwon's door. We have covered this before, and personally, I just see this as a way to rebuild from. There's just so much happening, and personally, I think that there is a lot more happening in the near future. Since soon as Binance does their listing, I feel like this is going to have a very crazy explosive move for Terra 2.0. Moving on, Luna reboot plummets over 70% just in hours after reboot or debut. Now, it's not looking great for Terra 2.0 right now, but think about it like this: until Binance does not make their claim and also does not list it, I feel like there is still time before you can make your assumption if Terra 2.0 is going to be success or not. That's just how I see it. And finally, Vitalik Buterin reveals how to identify a USD-like algorithm stablecoin, and he goes on to explain exactly what you can do. He has shared 2 ways of investors to tell if an algorithmic stablecoin is sustainable in the long run. His theories are coming in heels of UST debugging from the dollar and regulating thunderstorm that followed. He noted that the algorithm stablecoins are inherently risky despite meeting the laid down benchmark. Now, yes, USDT, BUSD, all of them are risky, but at the same time, you are taking the risk. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.